Okay, so now we are on to advice number 3. And that is focus on flexibility, not speed. And if you guys are anything like me or had a schooling experience, anything like me, when we learned our basic facts, it was always about memorize, 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 fast, 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 drill, drill, drill. And I'm going to be really honest with you. While I know my facts now, the process that I went through to learn my facts was so anxiety inducing that if I didn't have a mother and a father that really supported me, I'm not sure I would have become a mathematician. I'm not sure that I would have gotten as far as I did in my high school and my graduate classes. So I really want to put a word of warning out that if your teachers are working with your students, or your kids, I should say, and they are working on strategies, not just memorization, but they're saying, all right, let's look at the multiplication fact 3 times 4. Let's say you don't know that automatically. The automaticity is not there. You don't know yet that it's 12. Eventually you will. Instead of drilling it in their heads, what we like to think about with 3 times 4 is what is a way that you could visualize it. Just like I said in the last video, if you have 3 rows of 4 tomato plants, what does that look like? If I have 3 pans of cookies and 4 cookies are on each pan, what does that look like? If I have a ruler and I have it sectioned in 3 different sections and 4 hops, or 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, what does that look like? How many fourths are there? So it's really important that we have visuals, and we're requiring kids to explore where do we see multiplication facts in real life. The other thing you might have noticed from some of your teachers is that a lot of times we talk about different strategies such as the doubling strategy. Well, instead of saying, hey, we're just going to learn our 2's times tables, let's talk about what it means to multiply by 2. Oh, that means if I have 1 tennis ball and then I have another tennis ball, you're saying I've doubled the amount of tennis balls. So now if I had 1, now I have 2. So thinking about different ways to make connections. If I am a spider and I have 4 legs over here and I have 4 legs over here, so you are doubling the 4 legs over here, that's 8. So really thinking about different ways. Well, once you know your doubles facts, your 2's facts, your doubles facts, well then how could I use that knowledge of knowing my doubles facts to help me with my 4's facts? Well, I know that 4 is double 2. So are my 4's facts doubling my doubles? Well, let's see. If 3 times 2 is 6, then 3 times 4 would be double 6. 12. Does that work all the time? That's the magic question. Does it work all the time? Let's see. Let me try this one. 2 times 7. Ooh, so that's 7 plus 7. Okay, 2 times 7, 14. Got it. So then if 2 times 7 is 14, 4 times 7 is double 14. Well, double 14 is 28 because I know that 10 and 10 is 20 and 4 and 4 is 8, 28. So yes, this is taking me a little bit longer to process it right now and to go through the thinking, but I'm bridging. I'm making a connection to a more challenging fact to an easier fact. And why this is important is because when we get to larger facts, you actually will become faster if you use these strategies. So my big example would be something like this. All right, 36 times 4. Instead of me having to write it out, well, let's think about it. What's 36 times 2? That's 36 and 36. Okay, 30 and 30 is 60. 6 and 6 is 12. 60 and 12 is 72. Okay, so 36 times 2 is 72. All right, well, I don't want 36 times 2. I want 36 times 4. Okay, so now 36 times 4 is double 72. 70 and 70 is 140. 2 and 2 is 4, 144. And I didn't use a piece of paper or a pencil. I used my brain. But I used my brain by using an easier strategy and then building up on that. And if you know your 2s or your doubles, then you can solve for your 4s because those are your doubles. And then guess what? You could do your 8s because 8 is double 4. And this could keep going. And the more you do that, the more connections you're making within facts. So when I say focus on flexibility, not speed, that's what I mean. So let's not drill our kids. They will become more efficient. They will become faster. Let's just give them a little bit of time. But more importantly, let's see if they can make connections between different facts. Because that's going to help them in the long run when they are in middle school and high school and they have more challenging facts. Hope that one helped too.